Every project I work on, there's a challenge. There's always a challenge. Whether it's with working with U2 or Bjork or any of, there's a challenge there to bring out the best. My intention is to look for the notes. Look for there's 7 notes that the Maserati engineers talk about when they talk about their engine, and they talk about it with passion. This was my inspiration for this project, really. When I heard of this idea that the mechanics talk about the notes of the engine, I'm here to look for, I would say, the music in this engine. We mic'd up the car like a drum kit, really. And we looked at the car and we thought, okay, this is where the sound is coming out, various different parts. So we have like about 8 different mics on the car. Whoa! Incredible! We put the car through different revolutions per minute, 500, 1000, 1500. Whenever we got to 500 RPM, we held it there. We didn't go, we held it there. We're recording the exhaust cooling down. So the metal is, because it's metal, so it's movement. And now I can hear something. I can hear an ambient track, which I would never have thought of doing an ambient track featuring Maserati exhaust. Like an opera singer practicing before they go on stage. There was a big. I was in a relationship there. I see singers going, ooh. I've got no experience of making music from engines before. I don't think anybody has done it in the way that the way that I'm going to be working on this project.
Thank you very much.
It's great. That's magic. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. It's completely different. First of all, the room's sounding a little bit better than the last time. It's not just a concrete slab, which we were in before. The fact that we're not on rollers and we're using this dynamo system, that is taking away the metal, the high-pitched metal noise which we had. We're hearing more of the car now, which is brilliant, and less of the apparatus around the car. Put the microphones inside the bonnet, and we've closed the bonnet, and we're using the actual bonnet to create like a chamber. Just got a more tight, intimate sound, I would call it. The last time, whenever I heard the exhaust cooling, for me that was a beautiful moment, and so I just wanted to get it again a bit more in more detail, different environment as well. This whole exercise is to get as much as we can, and then once I go back into the studio, and between now and that time as well, I've got it all in my head, so it's just working out what I'm going to do with it. And then once I'm in the studio, then listen to it and then begin to place it. Think, oh, I can do that with that. Yeah, today, Thursday, Studio 2, Abbey Road. We're here to do the final recording in this project. I've been working for about 3 months with this band, All We Are, between London and Liverpool, collaborating with noises, sounds, music, melody, grooves and stuff. I don't think you need to think about dynamics. I think you just need to think, I'm not moving to a next section and it sounds like you're moving to, it's the fluidity.
Working with Howie is completely different to anything else we've ever done. You can tell his experience, he's enthusiastic, he brings out the best in us. Yeah, it's completely different and really inspiring.
There's an extra bit still to go. It's like, yeah, just dream, the dream-like.
We've never worked with anyone that has that sort of caliber, and like the enthusiasm and the joy he has for music is unbelievable. Magic,
magic, magic, magic. Absolutely, we're ready to go. I just want to get the ending sorted, so boom, it's great. I have to admit, whenever I first went to Woking and recorded the engine for the first time, and I left there, I was coming back on the train, I knew that it was like something interesting was about to happen, but I didn't have a clue, really didn't have a clue what I was going to do. It was just like an open door. Open in terms of, for me, what could happen with putting a band and a car engine together. The challenge was to marry an inanimate object with animate objects, you know, something that is mechanical with 3 human beings, well 4 including me. That was the challenge, and to make it believable, for people to actually go, it's not a gimmick, yeah, I'm here. I feel like the tallest man in Europe. It's adventurous, but without being too distant for people to understand. You hear an engine amongst things that are beautiful, and the engine becomes beautiful, and it's a total success for me. It's brilliant. It's totally exceeded what I could have, you know, I imagined really.